Ain't nobody gonna know but your thighs and my lips. Hey,
Shit. Yep, shit.
All right, Sistas fans. Now, this video, I'm going to try to be as concise as possible. People are asking, did Danni and El Fuego actually spend the night together? Did they sleep together? You know, Preston's going to come in the well, actually, the moment that Danni is trying to escort El Fuego from the apartment, she opens the door and Preston's on the other side. Oh shit. And then in the Sistas after show, Mignon tried her best on multiple occasions, but unfortunately, there's no defense for Danni in her actions. There really isn't. And I mean, even Tyler Perry pointed out, like, are we watching the same show? Like, what are you talking about? Like, Preston's breaking in and Preston is emotionally absent. What's going on here? No, it's just that Danni's paranoid. Anytime she feels like, oh, Preston isn't blowing up my phone, he isn't coming to see me, he isn't calling me, despite the fact that you're the one who said you wanted space, you needed time, and he was coming over the next day. All of a sudden, you spend the night with a stripper, and now you feel like Preston is, you know, the one who's in his feelings. Now, let's be honest here. El Fuego wanted it. He wanted that goody good between her thighs. But look, I get it. Tyler Perry is a master of misdirection at times, and then other times things are so painfully obvious that you know what went down. And apparently it was El Fuego going down on Danni. I mean, he stayed for a little bit. He danced for her. He literally said, if I don't turn you on with my dancing by the end of this song, I will leave. Given the fact that he spent the night, he wasn't in all of his clothing the next morning when Danni woke him up. I'm pretty sure that means that she was turned on, they had sex, and he spent the night. The next morning, hey, you gotta wake up, I gotta go to work. Some of us don't start work at 9 o'clock. I do. I mean, yes, some of us don't start work at 9 p.m. Others of us start at 7, 8, or 9 a.m. So you gotta go. So, you know, she kind of rushes him out. He gets dressed. She walks him to the door, presses on the other side. Guys, it's safe to assume they slept together. I don't feel like there's any way around it. I mean, even a brief moment in the season 4 trailer, El Fuego's at the airport, and let me see if I get the notes here real quick. What did she say? Danny's like, I can't do it. And then El Fuego's like, so you playing me? So I don't know if this was him inviting her out for another date, possibly another time at the club, or spend the night together again. I can't do it, so you playing me. Meaning that, oh, so she's either choosing Preston or she's deciding not to be with El Fuego. It's just one of those things. But yeah, you can't tell me they didn't sleep together. I mean, you can say, well, El Fuego was sleeping at the foot of the bed. Hey, he's a stripper. They probably did a bunch of poses and flexes and stuff like that. I'm just saying. But yeah, it's just like one of those things where we know Danni and Preston are going to talk about it in season 4 because the promo, sorry for the page flipping, but I'm literally going to my notes from the promo. And Danny's like, I've been trying to figure out how to say what's on my mind. And then Preston's like, you always say what's on your mind. And then Danni says, not when it comes to you. And we know things don't end well because eventually Preston's going to walk out of that door. Danny's just going to throw up a peace sign. And I don't know. It's just one of those things where you can't, Danni, if you want more than being just a quote unquote friend of Preston, you can't be doing this. I mean, a lot of the women in the show do this. And yes, even Zach did the backslide when he had sex with Karen in season 2, when he wasn't even officially with Fatima, but still, it's just one of those things where you should know better, and you knew what you were doing. I mean, sure, El Fuego was acting a bit aggressive, but either way, Danni could have just said, you know, confidently no. But then again, it's just like, you know, she did say I have a friend and that's why I can't do it, but then he kept insisting. So yeah, they slept together. It's just you really can't tell me they didn't. And she might be assuming the worst about Preston and Alice, but then I feel like Preston's going to have a reasonable explanation for it. But then Danny's going to be like, oh, so, oh. So then she's going to try to look stupid. Or worse, she's going to try to call Preston petty and simple and everything, pretty much when he's rightfully calling her out for spending the night with another man. So it's like, oh, is that why you needed space? So when I'm not here, you can lay it with somebody else. You got some explaining to do, Danny. But yeah, they slept together. That's really all I got to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you take a moment to like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up button on the video, of course, to show you like it. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Hit the bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out when I post content on the channel. And if you would like to donate, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.